So in this video we are going to see the wealth inequality in India. Wealth inequality, another name of economic inequality. See, as a share of national wealth, the top 10% of the Indian population controls 77.4% of wealth. This is according to oxfamindia.org. You can go to the website and see, and compared to the union budget, see the total wealth of Indian billionaires stand at what? It stands at 24422 billion INR, Indian rupees. Wealth of the bottom 60% control, the 60%, this we have seen the top 10% controlling so much wealth, but the 60% controls the 4.8% of the national wealth in India. So another thing is the wealth of the bottom percentage change in the last 12 months. This is the COVID pandemic time. Okay, COVID pandemic is still raging across the world. This is the COVID pandemic time. The billionaires' wealth increased, and COVID-19 has increased the economic inequalities because there has been many job losses on the part of the poor. And see who is the richest person in India, and here some details are given. So this is wealth inequality in India, and what we can do, first point is we can control population. We need to control our population because you see, if the population is more, than the per capita income is bound to be low. And we should make the Indian education system job oriented in nature. Otherwise the people who are getting educated, they will not get jobs. You should link education with jobs. There should be special campaigns for land reforms, distribution land ceiling act, distribution of land among the poor sections of the society. There should be special steps taken, protective discrimination, we so called it, against women and other weaker sections of the society. We need to increase employment opportunity and self-employment efforts, so that the people are elevated from poverty, because poverty is the source of every evil. You talk about violence and you talk about robbery, treachery, anything, thus are there. And there should be startup loans should be given. Their companies should be, for the startups, they should pay, they should have more tax holidays so that they could develop themselves. So economic inequalities, everybody to who competes, competition should be there, healthy competition, so that every people can take part of the resources in the economy. And a well planned policy should be there, so there is technological development, not regional imbalances, as we saw in the video of regional imbalances and disparities. The local self-government or the panchayati raj should be empowered and motivated. They should develop infrastructure, and they should build good infrastructure, social and economic infrastructure. Social infrastructure means good health, educational policies, and facilities for the people, for the majority of the people. And economic inequalities means there should be also the economic infrastructure, which means the building of railways, roadways, which will enhance the economy of our country. There should be effective implementation of the policies and transparency in the working of the government. There should be responsibility of the government, increased responsibility and accountability of the government. A strong leadership is required. Unity of people against the forces of terrorism should be present. There should be economic development and technological advancement in every section of the society. If we do not do all inclusive growth, then this is the features that we get in wealth inequality. If we want wealth equality, we need to reduce the numbers, we need to reduce the wealth concentration, and wealth concentration comes with power concentration. If you have more wealth, you are the powerful. It is as if, and it is so true, it is the harsh truth. And economic development should should be vigorously pursued and should reach the people living in the age. There are many tribal areas in our country who still are so primitive that their resources could have been utilized very properly, but they are not done. So government and people themselves should come and work for their development, because development is not only based on the corporate houses, but uh, LPG in our country, if you see, that came in liberalization, globalization, privatization, it increased income inequalities in our country and our dependence on corporate business, big businessmen. We are totally dependent. We don't have hand small scale industries to support the village, and these corporate houses drive our GDP, and they are the controller of our wealth, and these people don't get anything in return, and so their infrastructural deficiencies are there. So we need to work this way. This is a few measures that could help India overcome the problem of wealth inequalities. Thank you for watching.